You don't want to play this guessing game of which crypto token is going to win this year. Oops, I was wrong. I lost everything. And Bitcoin pumped 50% while I was sitting in some crap coin. You don't want to be playing that game. You can just sit in Bitcoin and hold the underlying protocol of the future of money. Job done. What you need to know is that Bitcoin is hard money, and that at best, if I'm being very, very, very generous, any other ETH or S coin or token or crypto, they're what you call an affinity scam, which means they're riding the coattails of Bitcoin. So once people saw, oh, this Bitcoin thing was catching on, people said, oh, I'll create my own and I'll make a better version of Bitcoin, or I'll make a blockchain or a different token that has other functionality or does different things. At best, if I'm being most generous, they are technology companies. The analogy is TCP/IP is a protocol layer underpinning the entire internet, and there's technology companies built on top of that layer. So Google or Facebook or whatever. So in the year 2000, in the dot-com bubble, you couldn't buy a share of the underlying protocol, the TCP/IP protocol on the internet. If you could, you would just buy that and know that if the internet sees more adoption, I'm going to win, period. I don't have to pick which company is going to win. But if you bought pets.com, you lost everything. If you bought Amazon, you did well, but you're just guessing. But it's the same thing with crypto. So Bitcoin is a protocol layer for sending value digitally across the internet. And it has a token that rides on that protocol that's perfectly finite and can't be diluted. So if you want to own this protocol, which is the new internet of money, the financial future of the entire world, you just buy a share of that protocol and you just hold on to it. And if any of the things that we say about Bitcoin are right, that it's harder money, it's digital gold, it's the new internet of money, the next world reserve currency, if any of those things are even like a 1% chance of them being right, you might want to just hold on to a little bit of Bitcoin, because that way you hold a finite share of that protocol layer that's going to underpin everything.